They said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
It's your boy KevinTooturnt come again with another video. Guys, it's a sad day in Cowboys history. Tony Romo just retired. Man, one of the best quarterbacks the Dallas Cowboys ever had. Tony Romo. The man retiring. I had to bring out the Dallas Cowboys jersey. The only reason I haven't been wearing it because it's too big, but fuck it. That nigga retiring, he becoming a sports analyst. Guys, if you don't watch Stephen A. Smith talk about Tony Romo, how good he was. Let's watch this shit.
Let me sit up here and call out this
nigga Stephen A. already
I'm
mad.
Call out my own network here, ESPN. I mean, there's a damn funeral going
Dallas
on.
Cowboys
I'm sorry,
to heart.
Did somebody die? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous.
That was
Tony,
you crying 5 seconds ago.
Me, I was
Tony Romo retiring. What you mean?
Here's the deal, my man. Here's the deal.
No, he did officially retire.
I don't understand for the life of me what the big deal is. Tony Romo is not going to play. He's not officially retired, but he's stepping away from the game.
So?
Stop the damn presses. I mean, stop the damn presses. Tony Romo, a man that's won 2 playoff games in 9 years as a starting
Look at this
quarterback
nigga. He
for the
ripping the
Dallas
fuck out of Tony
Cowboys,
Romo.
who's made $128 million over the course of his career. This man is retiring, and we're making such a big deal about it. I mean, you actually forgot that North Carolina won the national title last night. The minute the news came down,
They had a better game. Maybe we can start with that.
Adam
Stephen always act like Tony Romo wasn't good. He was good. His team was never really good around him until like 2-3 years.
I can't take it. It's just nauseating. Now, let me tell you something right now.
Ain't no fake Cowboys fan either. I was there with Barber.
We have an NFL analyst that shows up, usually on Mondays, sometimes on Fridays. His name would happen to be Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb, 5 NFC championship games, 1 Super Bowl appearance, 11 years with Philadelphia, nearly 33,000 yards passing, and this brother walks around here.
Tony got a special place
in
people's hearts.
I mean, it's no big deal. But Tony, listen,
He didn't play for the Cowboys,
it's no big deal. But because you know what, I'm glad you brought that up because Tony Romo. I mean, Donovan McNabb is chilling here, and thank God we have him on First Take. But Fox and NBC and CBS and ESPN, everybody, and their grandmother wants Tony Romo.
Yep. Dallas Cowboys.
Victory, Tony Romo.
We got fans everywhere.
You said the Dallas Cowboys. I'm glad you brought up that point. Max Kellerman, in his brilliance, eloquently stating because he's a Dallas Cowboy, right? That's why, right?
And
Max?
he's leaving for now as a Dallas Cowboy.
Hold on a minute. Because he's a Dallas Cowboy. Did you just say because he's a Dallas Cowboy?
Did.
This nigga Stephen got all the facts
Drew
today.
Bledsoe was a Dallas Cowboy. Who was knocking down his door? Vinny Testaverde was a Dallas Cowboy.
Career Cowboy.
Wait a minute. Quincy Carter was a Dallas Cowboy.
What's up?
Chad Hutchinson was a Dallas Cowboy. Okay, Troy, listen, we don't go to Troy Aikman's a 3-time Super Bowl champion.
Yes.
Let me tell you something right now. Even Troy Aikman, a 3-time
Troy Aikman team was low key better than not even low key was better than Tony Romo's team.
Tony Romo has been treated.
Tony Romo really never had a really good team.
You didn't see everybody knocking down Troy Aikman's door, raving about him, acting like a damn funeral needed to
He is likable.
because
Why
he
do you
walked
think
away.
people are so enamored with Tony Romo?
Because Tony Romo is likable.
Right.
He's a very nice man. You know, he's not. He's
Yeah, Tony Romo wasn't drafted
per se. And not only that, we sort of have an affection for somebody. By the way, he wasn't drafted coming out of Eastern Illinois.
Yep.
Really proved himself. So that obviously has a lot to do with it. But what really is going on here is that
This
we
nigga
pick
Stephen
and
always trying to
choose
use some
who
big
we
ass words.
And based on likability, that usurps production. It shouldn't be the case, but it is. And clearly in the case of Tony Romo, that's exactly what
Let me tell you, well,
y'all should
really
there's a
good.
lot there.
Really
There's a
good.
lot there. First of all, yeah, some players and people are more likable than others for a variety of reasons. Secondly, how good was Tony Romo?
Dak took his
Look,
spot
he
though.
didn't win a Super Bowl, and that's your whole criticism. So it's difficult to say, had he
Dak
won a
is
Super
great.
Bowl,
Tony Romo was good. Tony Romo was the
He didn't
greatest
win a Super
Cowboys
Bowl.
quarterback.
He never played
One
in
of them.
one. and he never played in
So
a
had
conference
Tony
championship
Romo
game either. Who the hell is going to come on out publicly and say with quarterbacks and with business?
And nobody was going to pick up Tony Romo with his overpaid contract
Nobody's
anyway.
going to do that. That's not how it works.
But he obviously,
so y'all know better than that.
He obviously looked at the
listen,
landscape and saw there were no desirable teams that were willing to give him a starting job.
The operative word
I
is
wanted J.J. Watt
desirable.
for Tony Romo low key.
I'm saying that's a discussion. Don't tell me.
But I'm glad he returned the Cowboys.
You would think he could, but I
don't
don't know
know.
what to
So
say.
let's get back to the real issue pertaining to Tony Romo. Because again, I'm going to get back to the Donovan McNabb comparison. Why? Everybody's making a big deal. Tony Romo was 78-49 as a starter with 2 playoff victories in his entire career. 2 playoff victories in six tries. Donovan McNabb was 92-49-1.
What's this got to do with McNabb?
Let me tell you
He
why.
didn't play for the Cowboys.
I'm going to listen. If that's what y'all going to say,
That's what it is.
I gave you a list of other quarterbacks.
Yes.
McNabb was better than Romo for me.
So in other words, what y'all saying is because he's a career
Yes.
Cowboy,
Yes.
you get to be unproductive when
Yes.
it counts most and treat it like a god? You got to be kidding
No,
me.
he wasn't.
No,
That's
but he was
not a fair
loved.
characteristic.
Yeah, he did. I was there when he had them bad games.
You just
Them
finished
damn
it. It
picks
was- it
and
came out of
shit.
your mouth, not mine. You
Man,
said he had
that
some
killed a
bad
nigga on
games.
them
Games,
picks.
he had some bad
Of course he
games.
did. He had some good games. He had some bad games. But in the end, he won 2 playoff games his entire career. Not in one season, his entire career. Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, but is universally revered. Why? Not just because he was one of the greatest quarterbacks to have ever lived, but because that man took the Miami Dolphins to a Super Bowl. He
This
won
nigga always
one
blasting
of-
somebody.
Not only exactly.
Loud
My
mouth
point to
ass.
you is this. I am looking. Yes, I'm going to put it on blast. I'm looking at this network. I'm looking at the other networks, and I'm saying, what has
Damn,
happened
Molly
to
sexy
our
ass.
standards? Where the hell is
That's
our
a
standards?
sexy
And
ass
it's not
woman,
just
man.
for you, Max Kellerman. It's also for you, Miss Molly Wood. What has happened to our standards? A man can sit up there and show up from September to December, be gone by Christmas most times. And when he's placed past Christmas, it's only for a week.
And at the end of the
New Year,
day,
he gets to
he
celebrate
still got
New
the
Year's
CBS
Eve. And then after that, he
statement,
goes
that
home.
little
He has
thing.
never played in an NFC Championship game. He has never played in a Super Bowl. And you got people walking around here like this dude is the second coming. How the hell did that happen? What has he done?
This is how
Woo!
it's
He
happened.
done.
Shout out to Cowboys. Tony Romo retiring. I'm gonna miss the man. I got my Dez Bryant shirt on for Cowboys Nation. You already know. Guys, I've been there for Tony Romo since the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but close to the beginning. He had ups, he had downs. Tony Romo, at the end of the day, one, the Cowboys legend. Everybody gonna respect Tony Romo at the end of the day. Guys, please like, subscribe, and yeah, dip, dab, deuce.
Niggas, what you fucking ran the door from? Hop in the red and I bought it, it's litty again.